Yeah, so this whole set focuses on Dragon Digimon. So pretty much any Digimon with like Doramon in its name, or Dramon, I think in English, basically gets a buff here. So there's a lot of cards that are already in play that have that, and like they facilitate. How do I want to say this? They make those cards better. So for example, in one of the starter decks, there's a card that called Doramon that came out, or something Doramon, I can't remember his name exactly, but he basically allows you to search for a Doramon Digimon in like the top of cards. So that card would see a lot of play in the card with the cards from this set. First one here, the level 2 Baby Domon. Pretty whack. When it has Doramon or Examon in its name, it gets plus 1,000 for the turn. Oh, never mind. It gets unsuspended. That's kind of a lot. So this probably will never be used. The more important one, though, is good old Missymon. Any D-Brigade lovers in chat? Because you're going to be very happy this set. He gives a D-Brigade Digimon reboot if you have another D-Brigade in play on your opponent's turn. So you can swing with like a Commandramon if it doesn't die for whatever reason. On the security swing, then if you have another Commandramon out there, then it just gets reboot. So it lives to fight another day. This one, Sunrizamon. I think this card initially came out for black and was actually used in the Alphamon X Antibody deck. But now, not so much. Look at top 3, grab a Dragon, Soar, or Ceratopsian. How do you say that word? Ceratopsian? Am I tripping? That's a hard... Is that even a real word? Someone pull up Webster's Dictionary. Ceratopsian? I think that's right. Add one of those to your hand. So open 3, grab 1. Other than that, not too great. Dang, Vmon out here looking at cards like I do. What the fuck do these do, man? Which one of these am I supposed to play? Also, shout out to the artists who put in the who put like Digimon actually playing the card game in the artwork. That's sick. I love that little aesthetic. On play by trashing a card with Imperial Dramon in its name or free in its traits. So basically free in its traits, draw 2. That's real good. Wow. A little bit of card advantage. Oh, no, actually not card advantage because you're playing him too. So I guess he keeps the amount of cards in hand. And then inheritance. If you have a purple Digimon plus 2k. Yeah. Red getting really good access to draw cards. So for example, they got... This card didn't really see a lot of play when it first got released, and I think EX2. Or maybe it was BT8, I can't remember. But Fireball, the option card, it allows you to either destroy something that was 3,000 DP or lower, and then if you couldn't do that, you could just draw 2 instead. So what you would do is... Your opponent, like, if they didn't have anything on the board, they had like only a big Digimon on the board, you just get 2 free draw, or 2 draw for 2 memory, which is really nice. This kind of does something similar, but you get a body on board too, so a little bit of power creep. This next one is actually a double, so I'm gonna just skip the Japanese one and go to the EN version, which is Vorvomon. I don't know what this guy does. Once per turn, when you play Hina Kurihara, I think that's like the tamer. She's like the white tamer for this set. You can delete one of your opponent's 3,000 lower DP Digimon. These effects that lower level cards are getting to delete Digimon are actually pretty strong. 3,000 is actually a pretty big number because a lot of the disruption cards from the most recent series or sets have 3,000 DP and have some disruption effects. So for example, you and your opponent cannot minus the cost of Digimon, which basically like cuts out all of Digicross. Or like you and your opponent cannot just play Digimon by an effect, which just like murders green outright. So these cards getting these effects are actually really nice. And then in inheritance, on play, delete one of your opponent's Digimon, 3,000 DP or less on attack. Fantastic. My man looking like a Guillemon clone. Flareezamon. This is always like a filler card in like previous sets, right? If he has Dragonsaur or Ceratopsian, draw 1. Not bad. Also, very cheap cost. I like this. The 4-2 split, sometimes kind of good. Those turns where you can't do much, but you can't play level 3. This is the move. This is definitely the move. Whoa, I skipped one, I think. Is that another Vorvomon? Oh, these are... Are these different? Both of these... Do both of these dudes just... Are they not the same? There's no fun... Nah, hold up. Hold on. What is this? This... You can't sit here and tell me the Digimon creators just didn't get lazy this day. These are the exact same Digimon. Nah, son. It's like Vorvomon had his 2nd birthday and just became a level 4. Didn't change, didn't get any better. Okay. Yeah, yeah, I know they're different levels, but yeah, I. Cool thing is, you'll see, so far, like, a lot of these Digimon have, like, 2-color Digivolutions. I like it that red and black is a thing, because this helps Ragnarlordmon, who, in my opinion, needs help desperately. So, let's see, open top 4, grab a Digimon with Rock Dragon, Earth Dragon, Bird Dragon, Machine Dragon, or Sky Dragon in its traits. Very specific. And then grab one Hina, so the Hina tamer as well. We'll have to see what she does. She must be good. And then on attack, Digimon own play.
Prepare yourself, mortal, for a shadow game the likes of which you've never played.
What's going on, Chloe? I don't think La Vorvomon has quite that effect, but yeah. Alright, what's up? And then on attack, if this Digimon has an on-play effect, then delete something for 3k. Alright, cool. Cool. That's actually interesting. So how would you get this card in its... So you're giving up the on-play effect to get another effect. Interesting. Thank you, thank you. Shireen clearly applauding my ability to read. You know, not all card gamers can read. Literacy is a problem in this industry, so I do appreciate it. I think anybody who plays card games would agree with me there. Ooh, Flame Dramon. All right, Armored Digimon? What we at? What we at here with Armored Digimon? Oh, he weird. What? It's red. It comes from red purple? Ugh. Ooh, that's nasty. Red purple? Flame Dramon? Is there a purple Vmon then? We'll have to see. When Digivolving, activate one of the following effects. One of your other Digimon may Digivolve into a purple level 4 Digimon card with free in its traits from your trash. Ooh, alright. You piqued my interest. Or you may DNA Digivolve this Digimon and one of your other Digimon in play into a Digimon card in your hand by paying its DNA Digivolve cost. So basically, 0. And then its end of turn effect on inheritances, you can also DNA Digivolve again. Oh, shit! Oh, so you could DNA with his effect, and then he would Digivolve over into something, and then you could do the same thing again on inheritance at the end of the turn. So even if you're, let's imagine you have 1 memory and you play this guy, use his effect to DNA Digivolve into something, then since it's still end of turn, that Digimon, if there was something else on the board, you could DNA. That's crazy. You could joggers like crazy with this. I'm down. This keeps the Spirit of Purple with like big brain moves, where you just feel smart when you do it. Volkdramon. This is the old guy who had Security Attack +1 on level 5, right? Let's see. No effects. Inheritance when attacking. Once returned, this Digimon has a trait that contains Dragon, Sword, Ceratopsian. Draw 1. Oh, so it's just card draw. Probably not going to see play then. Only comes from red as well. Can't be me. Do I read cards? Nah, son. Whatever they look like they say, or they would do, I just do that instead. Like this man, Piledramon, he probably deletes like a 3000 the lower DP Digimon, and then he probably joggers this. Am I right? 3,000 lower DP destruction for the 2 guns, and then the joggers because the other one does joggers, I think. Context clues. So he comes from 2 purple, from purple and a red, level 4, as you do. When D-Day Digivolving, you may play 1 Dino Beamon from your trash without paying its play cost. And then on deletion, you may play 1 Vmon from your... Yo, that's sick. And then, dang! If you get to the Imperial Dramon, you get security attack +1. That's busted. I'm kind of digging the new Vmon line so far. Bro, Lava Garidamon? Alright, I'm gonna say it. The Lava Garidamon line, whatever this final version is, this whole line so far has been really, really whack. I don't mean like the effects, but like the the Digimon itself. It's just like the same dragon like 3 times. It's just a little bit bigger. Delete 1 of your opponent Digimon with 5,000 DP or less. Then when you may play 1 Hina from your hand. So play a Hina basically. Drop a 5k. All turns. Once per turn when your opponent's Digimon is deleted. If this Digimon has an on-play effect, gain 1 memory. Oh, holy shit. I just realized the actual effect of this card is on play. No way in hell I'm giving you 8 memory to work with. No way in hell. It ain't happening. This card never see in play. Not ever. No way. Unless something's playing like fat-ass dragons. Not me, man. Not me. Wait till I see Hina. Nah, she ain't that nice. She ain't stacked. Volcanic Dramon. Oh, this is... Alright. Now it's just a Monster Hunter enemy. Speaking of, have any of you guys played Sunbreak? I low-key want to just hop on there. It looks sick so far. I need a squad, though. I need to find a squad of people to play Monster Hunter with. Like, you can't, is it? Like, you can't, like, you can only go so far before you just feel like you're, like, endlessly grinding in Monster Hunter by yourself. Like, it's a one-player game up to a point, and then you're like, all right, I need a squad. Oh, you have Sunbreak? I need to get it. But if I can find a squad, we'll have to squad up at some point. We gotta... It's like D&D, right? Like, the hardest part about D&D is actually getting the group together. Same with like Monster Hunter. Like, to get the group together to actually like do everything is the hardest part. Like, I can get the game no problem. I can grind through the game no problem. I just gotta find the squad and a time to meet them. You know? You have no one to play with? Damn, you're still on the single mode grind. I respect it. But before we destroy this Monster Hunter, fella, let's see. On play, delete all of your opponent's Digimon with the lowest DP. Alright, so pretty good. If no Digimon was deleted by this effect, oh, fantastic. Your opponent cannot play Digimon with... Yo, that's sick! That's so sick! Fuck my opponent, bruh. Yeah! You gotta play big dudes only. So they can't play 5,000 on DP, 5,000 DP or less Digimon next. That's crazy. Who has Final Fantasy 14 squad? Oh, well, I mean, you know, you can convert the Final Fantasy 14 squad, aka the retirement home squad. Like, the first time I ever played Monster Hunter, it was with my friends who got me into the game, and this was back on, like, 3DS. And we played the 3DS version of the game. I went home. It was like one of the first years I went to Japan. And I came back home, and I basically lived on their couch for a week. I went home for like a month, but for a week, I lived on their couch. And we woke up, played Monster Hunter, and that was it. And then we would go to sleep. Like, quick food break, go to sleep. Those are fantastic days, by the way. Oh, is the game on PC now? I thought it was only Switch. Oh, don't let me find out it's on PC now. We might be going dummy stupid. Oh, shit, is that the boy, Chaos Dramon? So, the poster boy of this set is this dude right here, and this artwork is fantastic. But if you knew Mugen Dramon, or I think in English Machine Dramon, that guy, he got released in EX1, 2? 1? Yeah, I think EX1. And he's finally getting a buff, and this is one of the guys to do it. Digivolve 1 from Machinedramon, of course, by placing up to 3 red or black level 5 cards with Cyborg Inner traits and different card numbers from your hand and or trash under the Digimon. You can de-Digivolve one of your opponent's Digimon for each card placed by this effect. So you can de-Digivolve something 3. Fantastic. And de-Digivolve has always been a pretty whack effect, but recently it's becoming very strong because it gets rid of the card's effects that cannot be destroyed. So you de-Digivolve them and then destroy them. And then all turns, when he would be deleted, you drop 2 cards that are level 5 in its sources, and it doesn't leave play. So basically it doesn't get deleted. So, suck it. Removal. Ugh. Digimon. Nah. Can we rename this guy? I'm taking new names for Digimon. His name is pretty bad. There's no crossplay? Oh, bruh. Capcom dropping the ball. Capcom actually dropping the ball. Oh, shit. Digimon is a level 6. Yeah, his name definitely is a slippery slope. Race to the bottom on this name right here. A 13 play cost Rush Digimon. He can attack whenever he comes into play, which means if you pay 13, you could attack, but you know, you would give your opponent memory to be their turn, so some effect has to allow this card somehow. On play, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 3,000, or is that 30,000? 3,000 DP or less. For every Digivolution card this card with a trait containing Dragon, Sword, Ceratoption this card has, add 2,000 to that effect. Okay, so what? 2, 4, 6. Yeah, start from level 3. Let's imagine 3, 4, 5, so plus 6,000. So you can drop a 9k, and if you have a baby, then it's a 12k. So you drop again level 5, some level 6s. And then Digicross too. Oh, hold on a second. I didn't see the Digicross. Ah, so up to 5 cards with Dragon, Sword, or Ceratoption in the name. And you can just play them from your hand or the field, because Digicross is pretty cheap. Which means he's only 3 cost. Damn, he's kind of like, what do you call it? What's up, Lyle? I'm doing pretty good, buddy. Having a good evening. Hope you are too, man. But this guy, he is, he's like Doraemon, except, or, yeah, Dark Star. He's like Dark Doraemon, but with a whacker name. Is that all for the red cards? That is all for the red cards. So red seems pretty cool. The Vmon and Piledramon stuff seems neat. About your snack box micro. Are the top row of rubber-like buttons comfy to press? I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, buddy. My top row of buttons are not rubbery. They might look a little rubbery, but they're not. These are like plastic. I can actually pull one off and show it to you. Oh, yeah. Come on now. Here we go. Stay in there, please. These are like plastic gel caps. Come on, PC. Come on. Work with me, camera, please. Please. F. Well, take my word for it. The start and select buttons, not the face buttons. These are not rubbery. They are like hard plastic buttons, and they hurt like a bitch to keep pressing. You can't see it here, but let me. All right, you forced my hand. Here we go. They're not hard. They're not rubbery at all. They're like hard little nublets, and they hurt like a bitch to keep pressing. And that's my one issue with the stick. It's one of my issues with the stick. You know. So I cannot answer that question and tell you it feels good. But I digress. They're waiting for Juna's version to become available because they seem to switch out for the normal buttons. Yeah, Juna, he has mixed reviews on his stick as well. He actually said that he prefers the buttons that he has on the original one that I have, those kinds of buttons, because they're concave. And the newer updated versions have convex buttons, and they just feel weird. He's like, it doesn't feel right. But again, it comes down to preference, I think. All right, so be patient, young Padawan, or just go for the old style buttons. I think those feel fine. I love those buttons. But yo, shoutouts to Crabmon. First blue card, 3-0 for Play Evo. One of your blue Digimon gains jamming for the turn. If this card was played from a Digivolution cards, you may place one blue level 5 or lower Digimon from your hand as that card's bottom Digivolution card. Wait, what? Hold on. What are they saying? What are they saying? If this card was played from another card's sources, you may place one blue level 5 or lower Digimon card from your hand as that Digimon's bottom. Oh, shit. Oh, damn. Do you know what this means? So, Blue had this really, like, crappy archetype before where they could, like, play Digimon that were up under another Digimon sources. So when you Digivolve from something, typically it never sees play again, and you only have access to its inheritance effects. The effects down here. Yeah, the effects down here. But now you can just place cards up under them again. So you can just place blue cards up under those cards, and now you can just drop them on the board. This is actually really good. This is a common card, but it seems pretty fantastic for an effect. It maybe makes the archetype viable. Again, the archetype was pretty whack before, so it was like whales and shit, and it didn't look good. Wasn't a good look. All right, Snow Agumon. When your opponent's Digimon with no sources would Digivolve, increase the Digivolution cost by 1. It's pretty annoying. I like that. Ebidramon, so Lobster Dragonmon, basically. Ebby's shrimp, right? Yeah, so like Shrimp Dragonmon. I guess that's what you would call it. I guess that kind of makes sense. Would you consider a shrimp a lobster dragon? Or would you consider a lobster a shrimp dragon? I think so. That kind of works out. I get it. One of your Digimon gains blocker until the end of the opponent's turn. If this card was played from Digivolution cards, unsuspend that Digimon. Yo, hold on a second. I might have to build this deck. Why did they change the label of the new expansions? Weren't they called the BT series? So some of the cards... Sorry, I spoke too soon. Cards from the major sets, the major like box sets, are denoted with the prefix BT. I don't know where that comes from, but it is what it is. And then there are sets that happen between larger sets. Sometimes you get like 2 starter decks that drop. Sometimes you get these sets right here, which are called the EX sets. And they don't have a full amount of cards for a set. They have like 70, 75 cards, something like that. And that's why they have a different prefix, EX. Let's see here. Yeah, Cordramon. Ooh, blue-green. All right. And then Digivolves from a Digimon with Draco. Oh, Dracomon. That was the guy who searched who came out in the starter deck. Yeah, mini expansion, basically. Evade? Hold on, we got new effects? What's this mean? When this Digimon will be deleted by When this Digimon will be deleted, suspend this Digimon, prevent that deletion. Interesting. What if this Digimon's already suspended? Do we have a ruling on that yet? I kind of want to know. If I were to just like attack with this guy and then he gets like punched in the throat by some effect or some other Digimon, can I just keep him around still? Is that cool? Also, all turns when this Digimon has Dramon or Examon in its name, he gains Evade. Oh, okay. I see what's happening here. You wouldn't be able to use it. What's up, Fenton? Thanks, buddy. Okay, just making sure. I know Digimon, a lot of times it's like, hey, do as much as you can and get the effects. I wasn't sure if this was the case. So in this case, suspending the Digimon is, I guess, a cost, and you pay the cost and get the effect. Bum, ba-da, bum, bum. Alright, level 4, Paildramon. When Digivolving, trash 1 card from one of your opponent's Digimon. Oh, so Source Strip 1, basically. And then on opponent's turn, when an opponent with no Digivolution cards will Digivolve, increase cost. Oh, shit. This is sick. This guy plus the Snow Agumon, they gotta pay hella costs? Oh, man. I'm pulling Hexabloudmon out of retirement, baby. It's happening. Wingdramon Digivolves from a Cordramon for 3. Also has Evade. Got an ugly face, though. I don't know. He might be strong, but he ain't winning no beauty contests. Your turn. Examon in your hand may treat this card as a level 6 Digimon for... Oh, shit. They're cheating. You may DNA Digivolve this Digimon. Mama doesn't love this face, man. This is not a face a mother would love. He's literally wearing a mask because he's so ugly. End of turn, you can DNA Digivolve this and another Digimon in hand. So if you have a level 6 Digimon out there, and then you have this guy, you can, I guess, go into Examon. I haven't seen Examon yet, but I know he is one of the secret rares for this set. All turns, when the Digimon has Drummon or Examon in its name, gains Evade. Alright. Yo, Examon about to live forever. Where we at here? Chris Paildramon. What am I looking at? What is his artwork? Oh, I get it. Okay, okay. The head is looking up, and then it's kind of like flying. You guys ever seen Gundam 00? How Gundam Exia, the main character's Gundam, has the 2 like boosters on its back? It kind of looks like he's like flying up. Okay, I get it. It kind of reminds me of that. Trash 2 sources for your opponent's Digimon. Then one of your opponent's Digimon with no Digivolution cards can't attack. Oh, one of them can't attack till the beginning of next turn. Okay. This seems pretty light. I thought that these source stripping cards were gonna become useless because of X antibody, and for all intents and purposes, they still might kind of be useless because of X antibody. Because you can just slap a X antibody option card up under one of your Digimon, and basically everything that source strips 1 just doesn't work. So it'll be interesting. This one source strips 2, but I don't know. It might be not as useful. But shit, Blue needs help because source stripping got murdered from Tommy's restriction to 1. Oh, Mega Seadramon. Wasn't this like one of the bad guy Digimon? Like one of the fodder bad guy Digimon from like the first set? Or the first series? First season of the show? I remember this card just getting its ass handed to it by the Digidestined. Wait, does it specify bottom? Hold on, pause. Pause. Whoa. Rewind. Oh, you're right. This card allows you to choose any 2. Power creep, baby. Power creep. Thank you for catching that, Fenton. I didn't realize that. Ooh. That's interesting. So that's how they get around X antibody. Okay. Was it second season? It might have been. For me, season 1 and season 2 kind of meld together. Well, let's see. When attacking, play 1 blue level 3 Digimon card from one of my blue Digimon sources without paying its cost. Kind of nice. And then on attack, you may play 1 blue level 3 Digimon. Oh, so same thing. Okay. On attack and inheritance, it's the same thing. I messed up, man. I didn't watch some of the later seasons of Digimon. I really wish I would have watched that. I really wish I would have watched the season with Marcus. Marcus is a tamer who would just like fight Digimon. Like he just beat the shit out of rookie Digimon. I think he like punches the shit out of a Biyomon one time, and he also does it to an Agumon. You gotta have some balls to like loke up with something that like shoots fire from its mouth. You really got to be that guy. Maybe I'll go back and watch those series though. Those were they probably don't age well, but shit. I kind of wanted to see a Biomon get clocked. I don't want peace. I want problems. Always. Just violence the tamer. Let's see. With Digivolving, play one blue level 3 card or one level 4 card or lower with Aquatic, Sea Animal, or Aqua Beast in one of its traits. From one of my blue cards without paying its cost. Then you may place one blue Digimon card from your hand under this Digimon as its bottom card distribution. Alright. Cool. He's been that dude since he was 5. Damn, imagine being... Well, when you're 5, I guess you don't know any better, right? You just do dumb shit because you have no concept of, self-preservation. So it's like, whatever, man. With the exception of if something is bigger than you, you're like, I better be careful here. And then all turns once per turn, you may play Digimon from Digivolution cards. Or when you play Digimon from Digivolution cards, return one of your opponent's Digimon with a level equal to the played Digimon levels at the bottom. Oh, shit. That's kind of good. I might have to build this deck, man. The whole, play from sources might not be trash. Dropping stuff from the bottom, because you can place other cards up under this. So if you, just drop a level... Oh, you have to be able to drop a level 6. I guess that's the hard part, because it specifies the levels in a lot of cases. We'll see. Maybe it's, maybe I was a bit hasty. Anyway, yo! Slayer Dramon. My man looking like he's ready for Sunbreak too. Shit. Look at this armor loadout this guy's got. Digivolve from Wing Dramon or Ground Dramon for 3. Okay. All turns. When he becomes unsuspended. Oh, I'm sorry. When he becomes suspended, unsuspend this Digimon. Sick. Start of your opponent's main phase. By suspending one of your Digimon with Dramon or Examon in its name, your opponent must attack with one of their Digimon. Let me see if I read that right. By suspending one of your Digimon with Dramon or Examon in its name, your opponent must attack with one of their Digimon. I need to do something real quick. Hold on a second. I just, let me, hold on a second. I hate this website. This right here, this new card list that they introduced for the English version of the game is dog shit. But, it's just Magnamon, right? Just making sure in English it's not. Alright, just checking. I was like, is it Magnamon or Magnadramon? I kind of want it to be Magnadramon. But I get it's kind of difficult to get out, but that's a pretty sick play. You get a Slayer Dramon up and a Magnamon X antibody up. I mean, the game, you pretty much won the game if you get 2 level 6s on the board anyway. But your opponent just gets shit on. Yeah, this is really good. Because you either keep their board clear or they don't promote ever. Wait till I get to the end. Uh-oh. Do they get wilder than this? Alright, hold on. And then start your opponent's turn by suspending one of your Digimon with... Okay, it gets the same effect on Inheritance. Okay, cool. That's insane. Azulongmon. Chinlongmon, for the folks who play the JP version of the game. On play, draw 2. Yeah, he's one of the 4 Great Dragons. They have their own archetype. If you don't have any Trial of the Great 4 Dragons in play, you can play one from your hand to the battle area. That's pretty standard for all 4 cards that are like that. It's like Azulongmon, Magnadramon, I'm tripping, Megidoramon, and there's one more. Azulong, Magna, Megidora, and which one am I forgetting? Someone's gonna have to help me out here. Azulongmon, Magnadramon, or Holy Dramon in Japanese, Megidoramon, and then there's one more. I can't remember it. First person to get it in chat gets 100 East bucks. Godramon, that's right. Yeah, Godramon. Thank you. The yellow one. Yo, Aegis Dramon? My man's a whole ass battleship. This looks sick. Anybody else getting like those heavy arms vibes from Gundam Wing? Or CeraVe vibes? Yeah. There you go. That's for you, in guy. You too, Fenton. When Digivolving, you may play one level 3 Digimon or a Digimon card with Seadramon in its name or with Aqua or Sea Animal in one of its traits from this card's sources without paying its cost. The fact that it's capped level 3 is painful. Opponent's turn. Once per turn, when your opponent plays a Digimon, you may activate one of this card's Digivolution. Oh, cool. So, whenever your opponent plays Digimon, you get to play a Digimon. Sick. Alright. Not amazing, but alright, I get it. Artwork is definitely way better. Artwork 10, effect 4, 5, maybe. I don't know. Hey, Yellow Agumon! Anyway, shoutouts to Rio. When you play Digimon with 4 Great Dragons, yeah. So this is like, there's like the 4 Great Dragons cards, and then there's like the support for the 4 Great Dragons. This is like the support for the 4 Great Dragons. So when you play one of them, or you play Trial of the Great Dragons, then draw one. Alright, Patamon. Ooh. Reveal top 4. On play, add 1 yellow card with Angel, Archangel, Fallen Angel, Virtue, Seraph, Authority, Throne, or Cherub. Other than 3 Great Angels. Real specific. Wow. In its traits, and 1 card with 4 Great Dragons and its traits among them to your hand. Return the rest to the bottom of the deck. Whoa. Just name the Digimon. Isn't that easier? I feel like it'd be easier to just name the Digimon you can pull. Airdramon, on play, level 4, on play for level 5 cost. Look at your security stack, then reveal 1 card in it and add it to your hand. If that card was yellow, trigger recovery +1. Then shuffle your security stack. This is just TK. This is just TK. What is this? The TK Tamer does. Yeah, this is TK like the Digimon. It's arguable if this is better or not, because TK gives you memory over and over again, whereas this guy's just a body, but I don't know. Just contains this kanji. Ah, I see. Yeah, maybe that's what it is, Fenton. Yeah, that happens a lot where, like, translating like traits or like parts of the name from Japanese to English is pretty awful. Gatomon, reveal top 4, add 1 yellow Archangel, all the same shit again, and 3 Great Dragons. And then on Inheritance, when your Digimon with 4 Great Dragons in its traits is played, that Digimon gains Rush. Doesn't one of them already get Rush? Am I tripping? I think there are multiple cards that do this. But this is also a like side note. This is like a buff for, I think, yellow-purple mix. And shit, after that update, they need it. Security control, getting kicked. Yes. And deservedly so. I'm sick of that archetype. Screw yellow hybrids. Vidramon? Hey, okay. Wait, what? The Vmon is red, but this dude is yellow? This don't make no sense at all. Juvgar, what's up, man? The meta is Digicross the hell up. That's pretty much the way to describe it. Green doesn't exist. It's still sad. Purple mono doesn't exist, but everything else has really interesting deck. Blue has Blue Flare. Black has Black Knights, which is probably one of my favorite decks for the set, despite not being the strongest. Red has Digicross, which is like red, yellow, and green all together, but mostly red. Green, I think they get a buff in this set too with the Hydramon. We'll talk about him in a moment though. And then black is, black is Dark Knight. Yeah, there's also a good bit of color mixing too. Jessmon still exists. I'm trying to make Ragnarlord work, but it's kind of butt cheeks. That's been my week-long project is like get a decent version of Ragnarlord, but the BT3 Black level 3 Ludamon shot up in price and I can't find it anywhere. It's like a $1.50 per copy of the card, and I can't find it anywhere at all. So if you've got those and you're interested in Ragnarlord, hold on to them. Purple is literally carried by Dexmon. Every color is literally carried by Dexmon. He is the ultimate tech card. One of your opponent's Digimon gains security attack -2. Not bad, thanks Majiramon. If you have a Digimon with four sovereigns in its traits in play, gain 2 memory. I wonder what 4 sovereigns is. Is 4 sovereigns a weird translation for 4 great dragons? I don't know. Mythical dragon. I'm checking the types here. He is Holy Dragon / Deva, whatever the fuck that means. Alright, I guess we just gotta move on. Arrow Vidramon. If you don't have Trial of the Great Dragons in play, you may place one from your hand to the battle area. This is cool. So it gives you free trial. And then on your opponent's turn, if you have a Digimon with 4 Great Dragons in its traits, or trial on the field in play, or trial the 4 Great Dragons in play, this Digimon gains blocker. Yeah. So again, support for the 4 Great Dragons. And then inheritance, all of your Digimon with 4 Great Dragons in the traits gain blocker, which is pretty fantastic. Considering they're not going to live long anyway. Anjouwomon. Finally. Not like busted up Anjouwomon. If you guys haven't seen Anjouwomon X Antibody, you should definitely go see that and wonder how that card got through, I don't know, the ratings, like for a children's card game. If you don't have Trial of 4 Great Dragons in play, you may play one from your hand to the battle area. Got it. And then when you play Digimon 4 Great Dragons or Trial of 4 Great Dragons at the battle area, your opponent's Digimon gets -3000 DP. And then same effect. Okay, so these cards just have an effect on your turn, and then the inheritance is the same effect. Alright, so meh overall. Goldramon. This guy is Correctramon. You play one trial from your hand or the trash when you're digivolving into this guy, and then on attack, if you have, so first off, one of your opponent's Digimon gets -6k, and then if you have Magnadramon, Azulong, and Megidora in the trash, you can trash the top 2 cards of your opponent's security. Pretty fantastic. So the idea is, I guess, deal some chip damage in the early game, and then you finish with Goldramon. So your opponent only has 2 security left. You drop Goldramon, the other 3 dragons are in the trash. You put those all at the bottom of your deck, and then you destroy the last 2 security your opponent has, and then win with Goldramon's attack. Pretty cool, pretty cool. I'm definitely going to build this deck. And then Magnadramon, on play, all of your opponent's Digimon get security attack -1. And if you have Trial of the 4 Great Dragons in play, yeah. If this card was played by Trial of the 4 Great Dragons, then instead of 1, it's -2. So if you play this guy for 12, then nothing basically gets to attack next turn and deal security damage. But if you Trial of 4 Great Dragons this guy out, they really don't get to attack and deal damage to security. So if you don't have Trial in play, you can play it from your hand in the battle area when this guy's deleted. So the idea is, I think once you get one out, you can like keep getting it out every single turn. Because I think all of those cards, with the exception of Goldramon, have that effect. Alright, that's it for yellow. So green, we're gonna start with Dracomon. Digivolve from Baby Domon, so the level 2 that we saw earlier. This guy here. Reveal the top 4 cards of the deck, add 1 blue or green card with Dragon in its name, or Dramon in its name, and 1 with Examon in its name to your hand. Alright, Examon fodder. Do we have new hot girls in Digimon for us to definitely not furry? What the hell? Calm down over there. You calm down over there. Don't let Digimon make your weenie tingle. Once per turn, all turns, when you have your Xamon in his names, he's going to become suspended. He gets 1,000 DP for the turn. Cool. Alright, so plus 1,000, then Baby Demon is also plus 1,000. Pomumon. This card is kind of off-putting because it's drooling, and that's just weird as fuck to me. He looks feral or probably has rabies. When an opponent suspends this Digimon, when an effect suspends this Digimon, spin one of your opponents. See, all of you regular ass players out there, I know you guys out there sweating up a goddamn storm, like trying to get all your blue flare cards, trying to get all of your Digicross red cards, looking for your 4 copies of Dexmon for all your decks. But a guy like me, like me? A Chad like me? Built the garbage-ass green deck from BT10 and held on to it because he knew there was going to be support in the next set. So this fella Pomumon about to combo up with my BT10 stuff? And I'm about to do numbers in the next set with this guy. So, BT10, green cards, for folks who don't know, lets you suspend a bunch of stuff and play more Digimon. So you can suspend one of your Digimon and then play another Digimon. So the idea here is you do this with Pomumon, you suspend one of your Digimon, and then you also suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. And then you play something else. Yeah. Yeah, I'm ready. See, they didn't think I was ready, but I'm ready. A guy like me, always looking ahead. 2 steps ahead, man. Blade always at the ready. Let's see. Cordramon, this guy doesn't look like he's useful for the plant stuff, but he's probably Examon fodder. Blocker, Digivolve some Dracomon for 2. Yeah, I see you. Do you think Digimon TCG will ever get a mobile game app? You know, I don't know if that will ever happen. And if it does happen, I don't think it'll be during this game's, like, big lifetime. What I mean when I say that is, like, while this game is popular, like it is right now, I don't think that's ever gonna happen. But when the game's popularity wanes, they might double down into the mobile app. Because it's just easier, right? So you can potentially pull in a lot of people. I think Bandai already has enough work, like, supporting this plus One Piece. While the Digimon has Dramon or Xmon in its name, it also gains blocker. Okay. So every card is just getting, like, effect, and then inheritance is also effect. Same effect. Kazemon? It's just the e-girl in lingerie? I mean, have you seen Anjuomon X Antibody? Now, where were we before I was so disturbingly distracted? Oh yeah. Parasaurmon, what's up, buddy? When you would play a green Digimon card, by suspending this Digimon, reduced its play cost by 1. Sick. Green's about to do numbers, man. You're about to give Green 3 memory again, and they're gonna just, like, play 3 Digimon. Also, in Inheritance, when an effect suspends your Digimon. Wow, one of your Digimon, that's cool. Not even this one, just any Digimon. Suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. So it's Pomumon for anything. Gets a thumbs up from me, fellas. I'm so invested in Green being good again because my cope brain is like, maybe Obama will start playing the game again if Green is good. So I'm like super rooting for Green even though I hate the color itself. Groundramon. Oh, this is the guy that we needed for the Monster Hunter dude. Blocker. Examon in your hand may treat this card as level 6 Digimon from... Okay, so you get to skip level 6s. Oh. Have you guys tried playing the yellow-purple Mastemon? Or the red-black Ragnalordmon? Because, keep it a buck, getting to 2 level 6 Digimon just to DNA Digivolve them into 1 Digimon is painful. It's really hard. Honestly, there should be a Digimon like that where if you get to them, you just win the game outright. Because, like, getting 2 level 6s on the board without even being destroyed, and then, like Digicrossing them is damn hard. The effects that I think, honestly, aren't as good as they should be. You're too poor to play Mastamon? Me too. That Angemon, that Magna Angemon shot up from price was like, Jesus Christ. Also, Lucifer, yeah, fall down mode. And then also, on Inheritance, back to this guy. If you have Dramon or Xmon, his name against blocker. Oh, this is so cheap. So you get the guy out, and then he can unsuspend, and you can either choose to attack again or just become blocker for the turn. Nice. Oh, wait a second. I think I skipped one. Yeah. Oh, I skipped 2. I'm tripping. Toropiamon? This looks like a reject Pokemon. Or it looks like Feral Meganium. If this Digimon is suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. Cool. And then, let me see. When one of your Digimon becomes suspended by an effect, suspend the opponent's Digimon. Damn, yeah, wow. They're really like making sure they keep the opponent's board clean. I feel the same way, Hope. Guilty Gear soundtrack kind of busted. Entmon. Digisorption 3. Let's go Digisorption. Ugh, kind of whack though. Means it's a 1 cost. If you have 2 or more suspended Digimon in play, unsuspend this Digimon. That's so good. So in the past, if you were trying to get out a bunch of Digimon in a turn with green, you're limited by how many Digimon you have in the play that aren't rested. So having 2 out and then Digivolving to this guy, and he can be one of the rested Digimon, means you can unrest him and have more gas to play another free Digimon. That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah. I really hope green does numbers after this. I really do. Because they haven't been top in a long time. Let's see. Like mono green, you know what I mean? Break Dramon. This dude's just a giant caterpillar. Like the, you know what I'm, not the bug, but like the crane hook machine. You know what I mean, damn it. Ground Dramon or Wing Dramon? Okay. When this Digimon becomes suspended, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. All turns, when one of your opponent's Digimon with Dramon or Examon in its name deletes... one of your Dramon or Examon deletes an opponent's Digimon in battle and survives, trash 1 card from the top of your opponent's security stack. I thought this card was going to be pretty mid, but that effect... kind of nice. You know what else card had this effect? The starter deck Hercules Kabuterimon. I think it was him. Or was it the... I think it was the... either that or the Atla Kabuterimon. And I thought that effect was so good. So when people would ask me like what starter deck I would recommend them, in the beginning of the game I was like, green. Green's really good. Damn, that's nice. And then all turns, once per turn, one of your Dramon or Xmon deletes opponent's Digimon, survives, trash. Okay, so it gets the inheritance effect. Damn. Yeah, you're kind of right, N-Guy. Like, this shit breaks your kneecaps. Ugh. Alright, this guy right here. Hydramon. I've already read this card. I saw this on Twitter and saw it and read it walking home one day. Like, way back when, a couple weeks ago. This card gives me hope. Alright. So, when Digivolving, you may suspend 1 Digimon. Doesn't matter whose it is. Could be yours, could be your opponent's. 1 Digimon. All turns, when an opponent's Digimon is suspended, gain 1 memory for every other suspended Digimon with plant, vegetation, or fairy in one of its traits you have in play. So that massive ass board of Wiis that you made that are all rested, you get the memory back for them. So this guy could potentially be like 2, 1 cost, free, who knows. And then, end of your turn, once per turn. So keep in mind, this effect, all turns, when an opponent's Digimon is suspended, all turns, this shit goes ham. Like, the fact that it's all turns is wow. Also, end of your turn. If you have 2 or more suspended Digimon with plant, vegetation, or fairy in the name, or one of their traits, excuse me, return one of your opponent's suspended Digimon to the bottom of the deck. So his effect, if he ends your turn, you get to drop something to the bottom. If he doesn't end your turn, you're surely going to keep going. Probably get to level 7 mad easy. Or you can just play a bunch more Digimon and just like swing for game. That all turns effect is nuts. So like your opponent attacks 1 time and they lose like 4 memory. That's so crazy. Green gotta come back after this. They have to. Damn, Hydramon kind of cracked. I'm ready. I told you, a guy like me held on to those cards. He made the garbage-ass deck. I'm like, you know what? I can tell it's not good, but give it some time. Give it some time. I believe in the stocks, baby. Anyway, so switching over to black, Commandramon. Decoy for D-Brigade. Pretty cool. Jazzamon. Now, this guy, I haven't seen him since, like, the starter deck, the black starter deck. Effect once per turn when you play it. Oh, it's Hina, the Tamer again. Okay. So whenever you play the Hina Tamer, gain a memory. And then, on Inheritance, if the Digimon has on play, it gets 1,000. Alright, cool. Seems pretty mid. Jazzerdamon? I like the idea of, like, the robotic dragon, but, like, the name is... I don't know. It's not one of those slippery slope names, you know what I mean? Reveal top 4, add a rock, earth, bird, machine, sky dragon, and a Hina to your hand. And he gets plus 1,000 on play, if he has an on play effect. Alright. Sealsdramon, jamming. This one doesn't have blockers, so this one's actually better, because it's actually offensive focused like all of D-Brigade is. And then, on Inheritance, once per turn, when you play something with D-Brigade and traits, that Digimon gains Rush. That's very good. That's very, very good. Because your Commandramon that drop from other Commandramon effects basically get to swing. Short, yeah, I'm sure it's just short for Hazardmon. Alright, yeah. Nice try. Nice try. Cyberdramon. Why do they keep buffing Justymon? Stop giving him support. No one's gonna play him. When you have a Suspender Tamer in play, gain plus 2k. Yeah. This feels like a throwaway card. Like, they needed to include it in the set. Like, just filler. Also, to be fair, I guess it's a level 5 cyborg, so take that for what it is. Tankdramon. This one's actually useful. Reveal top 3 and play 1 Digimon card with a play cost of 5 or less with D-Brigade and his traits. And then trash the remaining cards. Trashing cards now is actually pretty good. In the past, it's like, I'm trashing a card, how am I ever going to get it back? But now you trash a card, it's like, well, I'm going to get the effect off that somehow. Just wait. One of your Digimon with D-Brigade and its traits attacks, reveal top 2, and then you may play Commandramon among them without paying its cost. Trash your remaining cards. So that's Inheritance. So the Digivolve, you get an effect, and then if you get to level 6, or A level 6, you can get the Inheritance effect to keep playing Commandramon. Jazzerichmon? I know I'm not saying that right. Jazzerichmon? I don't know. On play, D-Digivolve 1, fantastic. One of your opponent's Digimon, then you may play 1 Hina from your hand without paying its cost, and then on your turn, if this has on play, hey, secure attack plus 1, that's kind of nice. Alright, okay, I'm about it. On play SecCon 1, or Sec Attack 1. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeermon. I can't not see like the giant red nose. He just seems like a clown. Even though I know the eyes are here. Anybody else see the clown nose my man's got? Learn to accept the compliments. Nah. What's up, Shining Armor? D-Digivolve 1 on play. And then... Oh, everything gets D-Digivolve 1. That's cool. Then delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 5 play cost or less. Yes! Yes! This is the way D-Digivolution should be. D-Digivolve something, remove it. If no Digimon was deleted by this effect, all your opponent's unsuspended Digimon can't Digivolve until the end of your opponent's next turn. Damn. That's pretty powerful. So again, you're keeping them in raising. If you have a tamer in play that this Digimon gains blocker and reboot, damn. It gets both the good effects. Yeah, it locks out Digivolution except from the raising area basically. But like, and it gets blocker and reboot. So if nothing could kill it when it dropped, and you can't delete anything, then it just becomes unkillable and you can't be hurt for a turn. That's wild. Alright, Dark Dramon, yes. So, when one of your Digimon would Digivolve into this card by returning up to 5 cards with D-Brigade in their traits from your trash to the top of your deck. The top of your deck is pretty painful. For each card returned, unless the top of your deck, and then you have the Tank Dramon up under him, then it's okay. For each card returned, reduce the Digivolution cost by 1. That's fantastic, actually. It makes use of the card's ability to be played without having to have 5 always. If you have 5, it's free, whereas the previous one was like, if you have 5, it costs 3 cost. Yeah, this is sick. And if you have 4, then it's not so bad. It's still a 1 cost Digivolve. And then your turn, when you play another Digimon with D-Brigade in its traits, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with a play cost lower than or equal to the play Digimon cost, and to unsuspend this Digimon. So what this means is, because you're able to play level 5 Digimon in some cases, but Tank Dramon was one example. Oh, wait a second. When they say play, they don't mean Digivolve either, so maybe they're actually locked. Yeah, I think they're locked at 5. I think in some cases you'll be locked at 5, but at most cases it'll be 3 or 4, depending on how big the Command Dramon is. Alright. Alright, Wormmon. Moving over to purple. Yeah, top of deck is good because you can stack with the Command Dramon. Yeah, basically. You can, like, stack the Command Dramons, have one of them die. If it pops onto the board, it gains Rush. And then when it swings, it would be deleted, and you could pull, like, another one, right? I'm glad I rebuilt and got all the tools I needed, or pieces I needed for D-Brigade back in BT9, because BT9 is like really focused on raising one Digimon in the raising area and then swinging and OTKing potentially, like 1 or 2 turns. Once it drops into the board from raising. But what I learned is that D-Brigade can take advantage of that, because in a lot of cases you can just like murder them while they're trying to find their pieces. I played a guy in just in locals, and he played Alphamon and he played Garurumon X Antibody, and I murdered them both, and he was like, I gotta go smoke a cigarette. I got a little lucky. I rolled a little bit, but he was like, what the hell? Why is D-Brigade like stomping the shit out of me? That was so funny. He's like, we gotta stop for a moment. I gotta go smoke a cigarette. Had that man stressed. So yeah, like those really aggressive decks like D-Brigade can take advantage of X Antibody. I mean, it's not gonna... I think overall, X Antibody is gonna win more often, but the matchup is much closer than like some of the other decks. That shit was funny. Anyway, let's take a look here. Wormmon on play, reveal top 3. Add 1 red or purple with free in his traits or Imperial Dramon in his name. Among them to your hand, and trash the rest. Or trash 1 card following the same requirements. Ooh, I like the way they put that. Place the remaining cards at the bottom of your deck in any order. Okay, while you have red Digimon in play, this Digimon gains retaliation. Ooh. All turns, thank you. Not just my turn. I hate this card's artwork. It looks not great. No offense to who is this? Who is this artist? Hold on, let me. Hisashi Fujiwara. I'm sorry, but I'm not a fan. Level 3 Guillemot on delete. Delete 1 points Digimon with 2000 DP or less. If no Digimon is deleted by this effect, trash the top 2 cards of both players' decks. Please let me make a deck that utilizes Daemon. I'll go nuts. Growlmon? When Digivolving, delete 1 opponent's Digimon with 2000 DP or less. If no Digimon was deleted, trash top 2. And then on an inheritance, delete 1 of your other Digimon, and this one gains security attack +1. This is the exact same effect that the other purple Guillemon or Growlmon had? Am I tripping? What's here? Let's see. Didn't the purple one have the same effect? Yeah, the black Growlmon? Didn't he have this? Your turn, once per turn, when one of your other Digimon is deleted, this Digimon gains security attack +1. Oh, this one, you can delete it on attack. I see. And that was, like, on your turn. Got it. That's pretty similar. I'm getting closer to the wild stuff. Uh-oh. We gonna see. Shadowverse? Ugh. Now, that's only a face of mother could love right there. I don't remember Wormmon ever digivolving into this. Am I tripping? Did they make this up for this set? Activate one of the following effects. One of your other Digimon may digivolve into a red level 4 Digimon with free inner traits from your trash. Or oh, it's like the opposite of the red. Where is it at? The red Flame Dramon. Yeah. Okay, cool. That's interesting. All right, bet. I'm a fan. It's Wormmon's Courage Armor form? When did Wormmon get courage, man? He was getting slapped up the whole time. Yeah, so this is like the not antithesis, but like the opposite version of the Flame Dramon. Got it. This does the same thing, but only for purple. And then like the opposite colors for the effects. Dark Tyrannomon. Artwork is sick. Shout outs to Koki. Always doing a good job. This card, to spin one of your opponent's Digimon. Pretty mid. Not even mid, pretty low, actually. That's not great. X Tyrannomon. So this card was released the day that I think this Digimon was like super important in the anime. Someone double check me. That's right? Like X Tyrannomon, like the girl showed up in Ghost Game with the X Tyrannomon. The crazy thing is I really don't watch Ghost Game at all, but I just thought it was weird that I was in a running studio, like a running, not running gym, but like a running station, and that's what we call them here in Japan, like a place where you can drop your clothes off and then like go running and then come back and shower and use their amenities, stuff like that. And I was in the stretching area and Ghost Game was on for some reason. There are no children at this place, by the way. It's like 8 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday morning, and the Ghost Game is playing in the stretch room. Can't make this shit up. All turns, while this Digimon has no Digivolution cards, it can't attack or block. That's really bad effect. Yikes. Never seen the light of day. Dinobimon. Let's see. DNA Digivolve from 2 level 4s. When DNA Digivolving, you may play 1 Pile from your trash without paying its memory cost. What? Did you just get 2 level 5s for free? When DNA Digivolving this Digimon, you may play 1 Pile from your trash without paying its memory cost. That's insane. That's actually insane. The remote holder has taste. The most I've seen of Ghost Game, and it was actually pretty sick. Like the first episode, it's way less kiddie than you'd imagine it would be. Cause Clockmon just like steals that girl's life force. He asks her what time it is, and she's like, I don't know. He's like, wrong answer, bitch. And he just turns into like a 90-year-old woman. I was like, whoa. They are not messing around. What time is it? I don't know. Wrong answer, bitch. Ah, you're 90 now. I wonder if she ever gets her life force back. That would suck. Let's see. War Growlmon. When Digivolving, trash top 3 of both players' decks. Oh, man. Then if you or your opponent trash has 5 or more cards, this is the lowest bar I've ever seen in my life. You may play 1 Guillemon or Takuto Matsuda from your hand or trash without paying its reflex. You know a guy like me? You know a fellow like me? Hey. You know, I got one eye in the present, one eye in the future, baby. You know, a fella like me definitely built that Guillemon deck and held on to that shit because he knew it was gonna become relevant again. You know, a fella like me. I'm a demon, yo. I'm actually a demon. Yeah, if you haven't watched Ghost Game, definitely give it a shot. It seems more interesting than some of the other stuff they've done. Bruh, I'm fucking ready. I'm so ready for this set. Imperial Dramon Dragon mode. Alright, so free Digivolve if you get to the purple dude with Dino Beamon, basically. Does Powdramon have the same effect? Hold on a second, let me just go back. I don't think he had the same effect, right? Wait, where's Powdramon? Oh, here we go. When DNA Digivolving, you may play 1... Oh my god, it did have the same effect. Why didn't I go nuts because of that? Bruh, you go from 4 to 6. That's so cheap. When DNA Digivolving, your opponent chooses one of their Digimon, destroys all of your opponent's Digimon other than the chosen one, then Game Blitz. When attacking, this Digimon gets plus 2,000 DP for the turn. Then, this Digimon may Digivolve into 1 Imperial Dramon Fighter mode in your hand for its Digivolution cost. I gotta go back. I don't know. Let me see. Do I have the... Let me just double check. I got the... Open this bitch. You mean this guy right here? You mean this fella right here? Because a guy like me definitely built the fucking deck. Cause, you know, just got it on hand. Throw those away. We purple red in these streets? Nah, man. Fighter mode? Is he in this set? I don't think he is, man. Fighter mode about to see the light of day again. And let me find out there's a paladin mode effect out there too. Let me find out. That's crazy. So you can go from 4 to 7. Or is Fighter 6? I think he's actually 6. Okay, so 4 to double 6. Jesus Christ. This is ignorant. And then, is that the last one? Yeah, Megidoramon. So Megidoramon, this Digimon is also treated as Chaos Gallantmon, as always. On play, delete one of your opponent's level 5 or lower. Oh, this is actually good for an on-play effect. If this card was played by the effects of Trial of the 4K Dragons, add 1 maximum level to the Digimon. Oh shit, so drop a level 6. Fantastic. If you don't have Trial of the 4K Dragons and play on deletion, you can play it. Yeah, it's pretty... Yeah, okay. Alright. Alright. Oh! Hey, it's actually Hina. Why does the card look washed out? Maybe that's just like the hollow effect? I don't know. So the Hina Tamer, 3 cost, start of your turn. If your opponent has a Digimon in play, gain 1 memory. That's good. That's really good. Your turn. When one of your Digimon digivolves into a Digimon with Rock, Dragon, Earth, Machine, Sky, and its traits, by suspending this Tamer, activate one of the Digimon's on-play effects. I thought this card was busted. When one of your Digimon digivolves into a Digimon with Rock Dragon, Earth... Oh, I get it. Okay. So you get the on-play effects by digivolving. Fantastic. Okay, got it. Alright, I'm a fan. I get it now. Yeah, it took me a second. Card game players literacy. You know the deal. Alright, Hyper Infinity Cannon. When you have level 6 Machine Dramon and its traits in play, you may use this card without meeting its color requirements because red-black is kind of annoying. D-Digivolve 3. Alright, again, basically. Then by placing one card with Cyborg and its traits from your hand or your trash under your level 6 Digimon with Machine and its traits as its bottom Digivolution card, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 2000 DP or less. Oh my god. It's from your trash too, right? Dude, you could keep your Machine Dramon around forever. That's wild. Because Machine Dramon has the effect where he can't be deleted. The new Chaos Dramon basically has the same effect. And then you could Hyper Infinity Cannon to just like restock him. That's sick. He ain't ever dying. Sodai. Oh, they actually didn't translate this one. In Japanese, it's also Sodai. It's like Sky Thunder, like Blue Thunder. Trash the top 4 Digivolution cards of one of your opponent's Digimon. Wow. Alright, source strip the shit out of it. All of your opponent's Digimon without sources can't attack until the opponent's next turn. That's good. Oh, it's a shame. It's such a shame they debuffed, or they restricted Tommy. No, what happened? This would be sick if Tommy wasn't gone. Pour one out for Tommy, y'all. He didn't deserve those hits. I don't know what Blue Flare is gonna do now. That deck might be dead in the water. Fatal Flame. One of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 6,000 DP or less for the turn. Or sorry, gets minus 6,000 DP for the turn. And then return one of your 4-Great Dragons in its... Oh, return a 4-Great Dragons card in its traits from your trash to your hand. I'm assuming... Yeah, here we go. I'm assuming this card also has 4 Great Dragons in its trait. So basically, pull this card back. But damn, it's 8 cost? Oh, no. Oh, it's so thick. Why? Main draw 1. Oh, it's so bad. Yeah, you gotta cheat it out for free. Jesus Christ. Oh, you have to like have one of your dragons die to get this card out. Holy crap. Play one card with 4 of your dragons and its traits from your hand without paying its memory cost. Digimon play can't Digivolve until level 7 and is deleted at the end of your opponent's turn. I wonder. When they say this card can't Digivolve, what if I DNA Digivolve it? That's technically a new Digimon, right? Can I skirt the rules that way? I'm trying to cheat out of level 7, man. Yeah, someone do the work. Let me know if I can DNA Digivolve with this guy. Can I Joggerus? Avalon's Gate. Spearhand Dragon. Okay, cool. Activate one of the following effects. If you have an Examon in play, activate all of the effects instead. Suspend one of your opponent's Digimon and one of your Digimon gains piercing, and then unsuspend one of your Digimon. Oh, I get it, because he's got the spear, and okay, I'm there. And then security, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon and unsuspend one of yours. Cool. Laser Cannon. This artwork is sick. This is so good. Who drew this? Kazumasa Yasukuni. Fantastic. D-Digivolve one of your opponent's Digimon. Then delete one of your opponent's Digimon with play cost of 5. Looks good. Good effect. Alright, we're about it. Simple. Easy. Megiddo Flame. 4 costs. Delete one of your opponent's Digimon. That's level 4 or lower. By deleting one of your Digimon, you may delete one of your opponent's Digimon level 6 or lower instead. Do I have to go and get those level 3 Guillemons? The purple ones? They have the effect whenever they're deleted by an effect. They gain +1 memory. So this card becomes basically 3 cost. You can drop a level 6. And then security, you may play 1 Guillemon from your trash. So I think it's cost. Cool. And get the effect. Cowards. Oh, they have the fighter mode. Hold on. Digivolve 2 if the name contains dragon mode. Alright, I'm about it. When digivolving, by returning 1 Imperial Dramon dragon mode from this Digimon's sources to the bottom of its owner's deck, it doesn't activate security effects on cards it checks for the turn. Alright. If... In case you were wondering if security control needed to be kicked even harder when it was down, the answer is yes. The answer is absolutely yes. And then on deletion, you can play a Wormmon and a Vmon from your trash without paying memory cost. This card seems kind of cheap. Oh shit, that includes Tamers, you're right. Tamers can eat shit. Also, security Digimon eat shit too. So, like... I don't think that Zwart Defeat is technically a security effect. I could be wrong, though. I think it's just an effect that says when it's checked in security, you don't do the battle. Am I tripping? I can't remember. Someone double check for me. Yes. Yeah, I think we finally got to the point in the game where Tamers have to be checked. There is one of the powers of the Digicross decks for BT10 is the fact that the entire deck like benefits immensely from the option card Sunrise Buster. Sunrise Buster, if you don't know, is a 5-cost yellow-red option that allows you to play a Tamer on the board, and then after that, for every Tamer you have, you can hit one of your opponent's Digimon for 3,000 DP. Like minus 3k. So the idea is you drop Sunrise Buster, you get to play a Tamer, and some of the Tamers from BT10 allow you to play a Digimon from your hand or on the board up under one of your other Tamers. So for the cost of Sunrise Buster, you get to basically slap one of your opponent's Digimon. You get another option, another Tamer on the board, which has an effect to either draw cards or gain memory, and then you can play Digimon who also usually has an effect, like draw, like search top 4, or like minus 3,000 from one of your opponent's Digimon. So Tamers have gotten to the point now where they kind of have to be checked. So I get this. Red Black had access to it first, where we saw Black War Greymon start to hit stuff, and then they came out with the what's his name? The level 5 that pops a level 3 Digimon or Tamer. Sorry, a 3-cost Digimon or Tamer on Digivolution, and then on Inheritance on attack, he does the same thing. So they're expanding the black-red effects, like the control effects, to other colors now, because Tamers kind of have to be checked. Let's see here. We have one more card left, and that's going to be Examon. Mega Dramon, yeah. I want to say Megidoramon, but I knew that wasn't right. Yeah. Let's see, Examon. I'm not a fan of Examon's actual design. It's kind of weird to me. But... do you want to have the lore on this guy? What's his lore? So, like I was saying, getting 2 level 6s to level 7 joggers is pretty tough. So, this card better just win you the game. What's up, Salamander? You may place 1 green or blue Digimon card with Dramon in its name from your hand at the bottom of this card's sources. Then, when DNA Digivolving, you may play 1 green or blue Digimon card with Dramon in its name and 12,000 or DP or less. Oh, shit! Oh, wow. So you get to you get to play a level or 12,000 DP or less from your hand without paying its cost, which means all those cards, I think, that had like on-play effects, like the red ones specifically, I think you can just play them out, right? You can just play Dorbikmon. Weird name, by the way, still. Yeah. Oh, wait, it's Dorbikmon. Fuck, never mind. He's got... Never mind, you can't play Dorbikmon. Fuck Dorbikmon, man. How about that? But you could play Chaos Dramon. That's terrifying. It's not color locked, right? Holy shit. There's so much you can do here. Mugen Dramon, I think, is also 11,000. Double check. What does he call Machine Dramon? Was it green? Oh, you're right. Blue or green. Okay, I'm tripping. I got ahead of myself. I got real excited real fast. Holy shit. Because if you could... if you could drop a Machine Dramon, that would be actually disgusting. It's kind of like the Kaiser Nail combo, but backwards. And worse. Because they get two... like a level 7, who is like the spear, and then like the shield, which is Machine Dramon. So, okay, let's just calm ourselves. Just calm ourselves. So you drop the 12,000 DP or less for free. So who does he allow you to play then? Oh no, Hydramon's 13k. Shit. Break Dramon is a good one. Yeah, he's actually not that bad. Break Dramon's a pretty good choice. Blue would be... Shit. Yeah. Slayer Dramon. Shit. Okay, I found the deck, guys. I found it. Got it. That's dumb. Examon drops, Slayer Dramon drops. They have to attack. Oh man, this is sick. That's sick, bruh. Examon's cheap, man. All turns, once per turn. So again, all turns, not just your turn. When this Digimon is suspended, unsuspend it, and suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. So you can't even like use green to suspend it, because it'll just unsuspend itself and then suspend one of your things. Holy crap on a cracker. That's crazy. Damn. Alright, remember when I said that when you get to a level 7 Jogress, you should probably just win? Maybe that was a bit in haste. This card kind of does that. That's wild. Is there anything else it could combo with? Let's see. Dramon. Oh, we can also just set the actual card color, right? Blue-green. Davis value going up even more. Luckily, Davis got reprinted in the starter decks. So if you pick up a copy, I don't know if this is the case in English, but if you pick up a copy of the Ragnarlord or the Jesmon starter decks, they come with a set of Tamer cards, which is, in my opinion, fantastic. So you get the starter decks who don't have any Tamer cards in them at all, because they never do. But with this one specifically, you get 6 Tamers, 1 for every color. So you get the red tie. More importantly for those decks, especially Jesmon and Ragnarlord, you get access to Izzy, the level 4 Izzy who is memory 3 minimum, and lets you look at top 3 cards and rearrange them. So it's nice that they finally added Tamer cards to the starter decks themselves. Hopefully that's the case in English as well. The artwork looks sick too. The new artwork is actually really nice. And let's see. I'm just taking a look here at some of the level 5, level 6s. Can I bring this card back? A lot of folks don't know this, but Old Force Vidron was one of my favorite decks. When the game dropped initially, or when I first got into the game. And I have held on to the cards in hopes that I can one day reuse this 04 Digimon because this effect is so good. Anytime you suspend one of your tamers, he becomes unsuspended. So back in the day, they had the 2-cost tie tamers, who lets you either draw a card or gain plus 1,000 DP, and you could just suspend them whenever one of your like Digimon attacked. And I really like that mechanic because you could like go crazy and like murder your opponent like 3 turns. Low Force getting support 90%. Damn. Then them stonks right there. Yeah, this shit looks sick. But you could play this card technically with Examon. Let me see. What else could we play? I'm kind of interested. You could actually play Old Dragon mode. If a Digimon card with free in its traits is in this card's sources, unsuspend it. It's not really that useful though. It doesn't really get any good effects. Well, hold on. There's definitely more pages. The old one. When one of your Pildramon or Dinobimon would digivolve into this card, you can... This memory cost, that's not important. This card has jamming, which is good. When digivolving, it doesn't get any effects. Trying to find some support for that Examon outside of the actual EX3 set. Goddramon's kind of whack. Imperialdramon Fighter or Dragon mode? Yeah, this is the problem here is that it has to be from this card's sources, so that's not good. Guys, where's the sauce at? I know it's out there somewhere. Oh, Slayerdramon. Oh, this is the other guy in the blue starter deck. I forgot about you. Comes unblockable. BT1 Metal Sealsdramon? Metal Sealsdramon? What? It was on page 2, was it? Hold on. Oh, let's go Beedramon. Oh, Metal Seedramon, not Sealsdramon, my bad. On play? Oh, shit. Return up to 2 of your opponent's Digimon, level 4 or lower from to their hand. This card can't be blocked by your opponent's Digimon with no Digivolution cards. That's actually sick, too. That's actually not bad. I'll take that. Wingdramon's pretty cool, too. Just fat blocker. What else can we get out of this bad boy? Coredramon's also card draw. That's good. This Vidramon is one of those cards that I just lost. I got it once it was no longer popular for like really, really cheap. I'm like, this card's definitely going to come back somehow. And to this day, I still have 4 copies of it. Never to be used again. Oh, this starter deck's O-Force? Oh no, just not that great. One more set? You think so? I don't know, man. I don't believe in him at all. I mean, I'm gonna hold on to it because, you know, there's no reason to sell it back at this point. I think I would break even if I sold it back right now. But yeah, I was like, I got this card. It's gonna definitely come back in value. You know, secret rares always do. And so far, nothing. Shame. Wow. EX3 is kind of cracked. So let me see. What decks do I have to build here? I've got to build Trial of the Four Great Dragons, which I think is actually pretty whack. I've got to build D-Brigade. It's crazy how many archetypes it supports. I've got to buff up green. What else? Make the EX of the Examon deck, the blue-green. Buff up Machine Dramon. and the red purple. Damn, there's like 6 decks that drop. Holy crap. It's gonna be a 6 set, man. I'm hyped.